Hey there, and welcome to a virtual information session with Colorado Mesa University. My name is Mara. I am from the admissions team at CMU, and I'm so excited that you are tuning in today. The purpose of this presentation is to give students an opportunity to see all that awaits them at the university and everything that they can dive into. And if you are a friend or a family member of a student, this is a great opportunity to learn what is available for your student and support them along their college journey. So let's dive in. Colorado Mesa University is located in Grand Junction, Colorado, on the beautiful western slope of the state. We are surrounded by breathtaking high desert canyons, like you can see in this photo here, as well as the largest flat top mountain in the world painting the horizon, the Colorado River. It is a beautiful community. We have about 11,000 students coming from 35 countries and 47 states, which means that students from all over the globe are coming to Western Colorado to invest in their future. Grand Junction is about 4 hours west of Denver and about 4 hours east of Salt Lake. We have 114 majors that range from the certificate to doctoral levels. Something very unique about our university is that we're primarily undergraduate, which means that many academic opportunities, including research, are available for the undergraduate student, where typically they can be reserved for the graduate or doctoral level student. We're very personal at our university. We have 88% of our classes with less than 40 students in them. If you were to walk from the south side of campus to the north side of campus, which is the long way, it's about a 10-minute walk, which means that everything is right at a student's fingertips. We have 0 teaching assistants. This means that TAs, or graduate level students, do not teach our classes. All of our coursework is taught by instructors or faculty members from the academic discipline. And we have a 1:21 faculty to student ratio, which again creates a very personal environment where professors get to know students. It is a teaching environment and you have direct access to experts from your academic discipline. Like I said, we have 114 majors, 75 areas of concentration, and 49 minors. This means that students have a huge opportunity to discover what they're good at, what they like doing, how it aligns with a potential future career. And you can see all of our academic departments on the screen here, including Western Colorado Community College, which is a 2-year division of the university that gives technical opportunities to students. Programs such as welding, machining, mechatronics are available at WCCC, and those students still live on the main campus of CMU and have access to the full university experience, just like our students pursuing 4-year baccalaureate programs. CMU has incredible undergraduate research, clinicals, internships, conferences, and so much more. And the academic disciplines that do have certifications, the students are performing at or above national and state levels. They do really well, whether that's nursing or teaching education, fundamentals of engineering for engineering majors. Students do incredibly well. A couple examples of our applied learning opportunities are on your screen. The woman with the camera is at our Forensic Investigation Research Station. This is an incredible opportunity for students interested in criminal justice, psychology, biological sciences. We have human cadavers that are decomposing in the desert. This is a very unique opportunity. There are only a handful of universities that offer this type of facility. Only a couple that have undergraduate research, and we are the only one in the high desert environment. The restaurant in the picture there is from our Hotel Maverick, which is our brand new on-campus hotel. Hospitality management students and culinary students have the opportunity to apply their learning in this environment right here on campus in a real-world setting, and the public is welcome to stay in the hotel. If you're ever in Grand Junction, if you come visit campus, I can't recommend enough staying in Hotel Maverick. These students in the scrubs, those are students from our nursing program. There was a hospital right next to campus that we acquired. We completely renovated it. We put simulation labs in there. There are mannequins that breathe, have a heartbeat. One gives birth. Very creepy, also very cool. And students have the opportunity to apply their learning in that facility and then moving into their clinical opportunities in the valley here. The bottom right picture is from our Human Performance Lab for kinesiology, exercise science students. The picture is of our oversized treadmill. I was in there this week and just got to see our brand new altitude chamber. where athletes get to acclimate to different altitudes, and the faculty and undergraduate interns, researchers analyze the difference of how students, athletes are, and others are acclimating to different altitudes. There's a bod pod in there. It's this big egg. You sit in it. They put a swim cap on your head, measures your body composition. Very unique opportunities there for students. Dr. Reeder oversees that program. And every time I go in there, he says, Mara, I didn't have any type of opportunity like this until I was in my PhD program. And yet here at CMU, we are offering that type of technology, that type of research access to the undergraduate student. Grand Junction is a beautiful place to be. We have over 300 days of sunshine. We are in the high desert environment. We grow peaches and grapes and apples in our area. And then we are very close to skiing and snowboarding. We're very close to the mountains. The closest ski snowboard resort is only about 40 minutes from campus. We have over 1,200 miles of hiking trails. We're surrounded by open public land. And then our outdoor program is a big part of our culture. They go on about 70 weekend trips each year. And they also have equipment rental if you want to get together with some new friends and go camping or ice climbing, any type of adventuring. They are very welcoming to beginners, and you'll get a new taste of the outdoors and infuse a lot of adventure into your college journey at the university. We have a very friendly community here on campus. We have 13 residence halls. All of our freshmen and sophomore students under the age of 21 do live here on campus unless they are living with family in our county. That means we have over 2,500 students living on campus. This creates an incredible living and learning environment. You'll meet people from all over the place and get to know new friends and establish new community. We have over 190 clubs and organizations. This ranges from purely academic, like pre-law or biological sciences, nursing associations, to purely social, like longboarding or yoga or photography. Whatever is interesting to you or becomes interesting to you, there will be an opportunity for you to pursue and create community moving forward. There's over 2,000 student run events on campus each year. And we have a study abroad program where you can study abroad in 1 of 52 countries across the globe while you pay your CMU tuition and housing rate. This is a big deal. You could live in downtown Tokyo, one of the most expensive places to live on this entire planet, and you would pay as if you were here in Western Colorado studying for that semester. I can't recommend it enough. I studied abroad in Costa Rica when I was in college. I also did a photography project in the mountains of northern Nicaragua. Both experiences were very distinct, and they gave me an opportunity to learn about another culture, meet new people, and completely changed my perspective and expanded my horizons. I can't recommend it enough. We are NCAA Division II athletics here at CMU. We have 26 varsity sports teams, 23 club teams, 13 intramurals. There's opportunity for everyone here. What I love about our competitive sports is that we have sports that you really see across the board. They're very traditional. I won't list them all, but basketball, baseball, football, etc., all the great sports. Plus, we have sports that you really don't see at every university. Sports such as rodeo or rugby, skiing and snowboarding, cycling. We have a triathlon team, a women's wrestling team, a beach volleyball team. It is very unique, and there creates a really active component of our culture here at the university. We also have a huge marching band. There are over 160 members in the marching band. This is awesome. You absolutely can be a major and participate. And if you are within another academic discipline, another major, you can still participate in the marching band. That applies to other areas of the university, such as art classes and music classes and theater production. You can be a part of that, whether you're a major or you're studying another discipline at the university. You'll be guided every step of the way at Colorado Mesa University. I used to think you just show up at college and you have to figure it out. You either succeed, that's great, or you fail, and too bad, so sad. And that's just how it works. Fortunately, that's not how it works. If you are willing to ask for help, there are so many teams that will come around you to support you academically, socially, personally through your experience at the university. First, we have faculty advising. As you get into an academic program here at CMU, you'll have an advisor from that area of study that will help you pick out your classes, get plugged in with internships, transition after graduation. For example, say you're in engineering and you're doing our partnership with the University of Colorado Boulder. One of the professors is Dr. Kessler. If he were an advisor, he'd help you navigate that process, the transition to the CU Boulder curriculum, transition with scholarships. He would be your go-to resource through that process. Peer tutoring, the Tutorial Learning Center is incredible. I am a little biased because I used to be a peer tutor, but what it means is that you can go in and ask for help. Say you're taking Math 113, college algebra, and you're struggling, or you just want someone to talk to about the content in your class. You go in, they pair you with a tutor who's already been successful in that class. They've already taken it and received a really great grade. And they'll sit down with you and chat with you, see where you're struggling, see what your strengths are, and they'll help you navigate that process. Career services, this is so important. They help with mock interviews, they help with resume building, they have career fairs, they make that connection between your academic area and your future career, and building that, setting a really great foundation for you here at the university, and then moving forward after you graduate and move into your future career. Educational access services. If a student has a documented disability, please hear me. You will want to reach out to EAS. They are incredible. You can contact them at coloradomesa.edu/EAS, and they will set up an intake appointment with you and chat with you about accommodations that can be made to support your success as you study here at the university. The big difference with higher education versus the K-12 system is you have to ask. And if you are willing to do that, then you'll get connected with this amazing community. Student Wellness Center is on campus. If you ever get sick, need any type of medical attention here on campus, you can go over. It has a very affordable copay. There's also counseling services in the Student Wellness Center with a really great affordable copay as well. This is a really big piece of the university that is really helpful for support and that transition getting here to the campus. The first time you get sick or something really challenging happens, to have that resource right on campus as a student, or knowing that as a family member, it provides really great comfort knowing that you'll be supported in many aspects of your academic journey here at the university, not just in the classroom, but outside of the classroom as well. Investing in yourself. Let's talk about money. I actually really love talking about this subject because of the incredible value that the university offers, and it applies to every student and every family. Each student will have a different major or different interests outside of the classroom, but this component, if you're really wise with this and will support you in that journey, it can really set you up for a great future moving through college and your life after college. First, CMU has the third lowest tuition and fees among four-year Colorado colleges. We are really proud of the value that we offer here. Each year we award about $79 million in financial aid, and last year about half of first-time students received a merit scholarship coming into the university. There's two sides of this equation. There's the expense side, which is done on a semester basis, and then there are the resources that can help you pay for school, and I'm going to teach you about both. Let's start with expenses. The first piece to consider is tuition. Our pure out-of-state rate is about $22,000 per year. This is an annual estimate, so a fall and a spring semester. And then we have a really amazing out-of-state discount program. There are actually two. WUI states are all listed in maroon on the slide, and then Mountain and Plains are listed in blue. That reduces this out-of-state rate to about $12,900 per year to attend CMU. All you have to do is apply for admission if you are from these states, and you will automatically be considered. It is across the board for all of our CMU and WCCC majors. You don't have to be in a particular program to be considered. It's really amazing. Your admissions counselor can help you with this if you are from those states, or even if you're outside of those states, we can talk to you on a one-on-one basis regarding those out-of-state tuition discount programs. Then Colorado residents, tuition is about $8,300 per year. From there, residence hall and meal plan depends where you live, which meal plan you have, if you have a roommate or not. Those decisions drive that cost. The average is about $11,700. It can be lower than that, can be more than that, depending on your decisions. Fees, we have the lowest fees in the state of Colorado, like I said, about $900 per year for any tuition classification. Again, these are annual rates, and then you will want to divide that by 2 to get an idea of per semester what your expenses will be. Remember, this is before any type of financial aid, which we're going to dive into now. The first resource I'm going to teach you about are the Renewable Merit Scholarships. These are incredible scholarships. They are based on the application for admission. All you have to do is apply to CMU, and you will automatically be considered. Before we dive in, I want to tell you that CMU does not require the SAT and the ACT for admission for fall 2021 applicants. This is a big deal. If you didn't take it, you can absolutely apply for admission. And it translates to scholarships as well, in that you can be awarded merit scholarships without the SAT or ACT. However, if you do take the test and have results, go ahead and send those over because they can be used in consideration, as you can see here. How it works is that if a student meets 2 of the 3 criteria for a certain level, we will automatically offer renewable funding to attend the university. Again, test results are not required, so if you don't have them, we'll look at your GPA and class rank. But let's take a look. SAT or ACT result, cumulative weighted GPA, and or class rank for a certain level will automatically get you that award based off of the application. I'll teach you the first, or show you the first one and the top one so you know the range. If you have an 1110 on the SAT or a 22 on the ACT, a cumulative weighted GPA of 3.2, or you are in the top 20% of the class, if you have 2 of those 3 criteria, you automatically will be awarded $1,250 per year to attend CMU. It tiers up from there. The top tier is the Distinguished Scholarship. 1340 on the SAT or a 29 on the ACT, 3.75 weighted cumulative GPA, or top 5% of the class. With 2 of those 3 criteria, out-of-staters, that's automatically $6,000 per year on top of your tuition rate. If you have the reduced out-of-state rate, it would be on top of that. And then in-state students, that's valued at full tuition per year. I love these scholarships. If you take the SAT or ACT after admission, go ahead and send us those results, and we will automatically reconsider you for scholarships to see if you qualify for a scholarship or a higher tier. If you do send us multiple test results, make sure you connect with your admissions counselor. We do have a short form to fill out if you like your test results to be combined. That's called super scoring. Say you take the SAT once and you rock evidence-based reading and writing, and then you take it again and you rock math. We'll fuse your scores together if you ask us to do it. If you don't take a test, we will be looking at your cumulative weighted GPA and your class rank for these scholarships. If you are a transfer student and you earned 25 or more college credit hours after high school and you have a 3.0 GPA, we will award you the incoming transfer scholarship, which is $2,000 per year. If you are still in high school and you're taking concurrent or dual enrollment classes, you will still be eligible for the first-time scholarships that you see at the top of the screen. More opportunities. If a student is a first-generation student with a 3.0 GPA, we award that student an additional $1,000 per year to attend CMU. We define first generation as neither parent graduated with a 4-year college degree. Then if a student is the child of a parent who graduated from CMU and the student has a 3.0 GPA, we will award an additional $1,000 per year on top of any merit eligibility. From there, there's leadership, athletic, departmental scholarships. I was a resident assistant in college where I was the point of contact for the other students who are living on my floor and my wing of the building on campus, and that paid for room and board, which is all of the eating and living expenses to be on campus, and that's a really great way to develop leadership skills and have a great scholarship to help pay for college. The FAFSA, a very strange word, that is the form through the government. It is electronic that determines your eligibility for financial aid from the federal and state governments. It is available every October for the following academic year, and it's available at fafsa.gov or studentaid.gov. On top of that, certain universities and scholarship organizations will utilize those results to determine their funding, and so it can really help through that process to see what you are eligible for. Last but not least, CMU has an incredible free payment plan. This is not a loan, it's simply a payment plan that divides the semester bill into either monthly or every 15-day payments, and that can really help students and their families cash flow college, and it can be a really great option. Starting the climb, our admission policy is rolling, which means that as soon as an application file is complete, we will go into the review process. Our application can be found at coloradomesa.edu/apply. We do need official transcripts to be sent directly from the issuing institution to Colorado Mesa University to be considered official. SAT or ACT results are not required for admission. However, if you do have them, go ahead and send them over so that we can take that into consideration for merit scholarship eligibility. An essay and letters of recommendation can be included with the application file. The essay can be uploaded in the application portal, CMU Connect. You can also email them to your admissions counselor if you have an essay, letters of recommendation. That can be an easy way to send those over to the admissions office. Students, if you haven't applied, use the promo code #NewMavs, and that will waive your application fee, so you don't have to pay. And again, once an application file is complete, meaning that we have the submitted application and the official transcripts, we will go into the review process, and students, you'll get your admission decision several weeks later, within several weeks, via email, text, phone call, physical mail, carrier pigeon. Just kidding, no carrier pigeon, maybe next time. You will find out what your admission decision is, so then you can move forward with next steps and moving forward in your college journey. Stay connected with us. Your admissions counselor will be your go-to resource for everything we talked about today and beyond. They'll answer your questions about CMU as well as college in general. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. If this feels overwhelming, no one expects you to be an expert. There are a lot of components that go into this process, and we can help simplify that for you. Visit coloradomesa.edu/admissions/contact if you don't know who your admissions counselor is, and there is a search feature where you can identify who that is, email them, text them, call them. There's also a message feature where you can send them a message directly from their profile. Thank you so much for joining today. On your screen, you will see 2 QR codes. The first one in white is for if you are not receiving any emails or messages, a few things in the mail from CMU. Go ahead and scan that white QR code so we can connect with you directly and provide you additional information moving forward. If you are already receiving information and you are ready to start your application, or even if you aren't receiving information and you're ready to start your application, go ahead and scan the gold QR code, and that will take you directly into our application portal where you can begin that process, and we'll be reaching out to you with your next steps after you do that. You can also connect with us on social media. We are on all social media platforms. Just go ahead and search Colorado Mesa University Admissions and you will find us. If you haven't visited campus or connected with us in person or digitally, I invite you to check out coloradomesa.edu/connect. That is where you can sign up for a campus tour, watch a live virtual session, chat with current students, and more. Again, that is coloradomesa.edu/connect. Most importantly, I wish you the best as a student or the supporter of a student moving forward. This is a really exciting time of life, and we're here to cheer you on and hope to see you as a future CMU Maverick. Thanks again.